Hi, my name's Amy, and this is my multi-planar movement patterns and tensegrity model video. So I'm going to start out with the tensegrity model. I did it with elastics and straws. So I did 3 different colors representative of the X, Y, and Z axis, so all the different angles. As you can see, how this relates to posture is that when tension is applied in one area, it can change the shape of the structure. It's still functioning, it's still existing, all the parts are still there, but the shape is changing. So when pressure is applied, it's changing shape. So that's similar to with our body. For example, fascia in the body, it acts like a web, and it covers our entire system. So it covers the muscles, it covers the tissues, it covers our internal organs from head to toe. And if one area is disrupted, or one is disorganized or becomes tangled, then it can impact the entire body, the capacity for our body to its range of motion in order to function. So this is a good example to show that. Next, I'm going to go into the multi-planar movement patterns, and I'm going to start out with the shoulder joint. It's the glenohumeral joint, which is between the scapula and the humerus. It's along the frontal plane, and it's in the sagittal axis. So here's the movement that I'm going to do for that. It's going to be an abduction and an adduction movement. So there it is. Oops. Not really. Okay, and then the next one that I'm going to do, I'll use the weights again, and it's for the lumbar spine. And this is between your thoracic column and your sacrum in your spine, so on the vertebrae. So it's about right here. So your sacrum, your coccyx, your sacrum, and then your lumbar, and then your thoracic. So this motion that I'm going to do for the lumbar spine, it's a lateral motion, it's a lateral flexion, it's in the sagittal plane, and it's in the medial-lateral axis. So as you can see here, laterally rotating I'm flexing, laterally flexing. Okay. So that's a dumbbell lateral flexion, and it's a side bend. The next one I'm going to do is the shoulder girdle, and it's a protraction and a retraction. That's the movement pattern, and it's in the frontal plane, and it's in the anterior, posterior, the sagittal axis. This is a yoga move. So it's when it's facing inward, that would be protraction, and outward. Now I'm opening up my chest, outward, so it's retraction, so it's my shoulders, my shoulder girdle, outward, inward, outward, inward, outward. So opening up the chest cavity, bringing it in, expanding on the shoulder blades. Okay. So that was on the clavicle and the scapula of the shoulder girdle. The next one I'm going to do is a knee flexion and extension. So the movement pattern is flexion and an extension. It's in the sagittal plane, and the axis is mediolateral. It's in the knee joint. So it's a butt kick, flexion and extension. There it is. And then the next one I'm going to do is in the hips, and I'm going to rotate the femur, my femur, laterally and medially. So I'm rotating the femur in my hip joint. It's a ball and socket, which is the synovial joint. And here it goes. So I'm going to rotate it outward, laterally, inward, medially. Laterally, medially, laterally, medially. It's kind of hard to see my foot. I'm going to move it down a bit just so you can see how it's rotating. Laterally, medially, laterally, medially. Okay, so thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye now.